Hi there. So, day 13 of 21 days of erotic practice. Oh, my biggest challenge is making these videos. God, so much resistance to showing up every day on video that actually I have managed to skip a few days by kind of accidentally forgetting and things like that. But anyway, my reflections today have been around fantasy. So, uncomfortable fantasy, turn on the erotic mind, and in relation to my practice. So, yeah, this feels a little vulnerable sharing, but I suppose so does every video in some way. So, I noticed today in my self pleasure practice, I basically was feeling really just tired and groggy and not really very great today. Just too many late nights in a row, silly, just not, just not really looking after myself that well, I guess, for a couple of days. And so just doing self pleasure practice, and it felt sort of nourishing, but I just thought, oh, I'm just never going to get aroused today. I'm just too tired, just my body's too shut down, that kind of thing coming up. And then I just had like a word that's connected to fantasy for me come through my mind, and whoosh, wow, my arousal totally woke up. And I guess I struggle a little bit with the whole fantasy and self pleasure aspect because I really try and practice mindful self pleasure. So, where I'm just really being aware of my body sensations and the feelings and not being pulled off into a fantasy, because I know then, like, when you fantasize, sort of half of your energy is with the fantasy and half is in your body. So, you're actually kind of experiencing half of what you could feel in your body. So I really moved away from that kind of like fantasizing while self pleasuring quite a few years ago. But I guess maybe there's absolutely nothing wrong with like just a moment of a connection with something naughty during self pleasure. Maybe it's a good thing to allow myself to play with that a little bit and just bring in a bit of naughty, a bit of like that naughty feeling that, oh God, I shouldn't, because I guess that's what fantasy is a lot of the times, that uncomfortableness of of I shouldn't, no, 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 this is bad. Um, so yeah, that's my musings for the day, is around like healthy fantasy use. Or yeah, I totally think that fantasizing in general is a good thing. I think it's just anything that you do that creates a arousal spark in your body is good, and there's nothing wrong with it. And exploring your erotic mind is a wonderful thing. So yeah, I guess I'm wondering about how to play with, maybe allowing myself to play with naughtiness and self pleasure, not just have it always about being mindful too. Like, I definitely was back in my body, but yeah, it's powerful. I guess it's just so deeply wired to arousal. I'm really curious about all of you and whether you have explored your erotic mind, your powerful fantasy self as well. And I'm not going to share the thing that I'm not going to share the fantasy thing because it's just too feels just too vulnerable. Even talking about it feels pretty edgy to me. So